Hello, hello, hello. It's Sugar Babe's Gardening today. I wanted to Sugar Babe's Daughter's Gardening. Well, I want to talk about these ears of corn, whether you see it or not. I bought these ear corns and I waited too late, or they may have been already like that when I shucked them and took the whatever you call it off of it, the shuck shell part off. And I noticed these little wormy like strings on them. That's one. And what it has to happen, I start seeing them all throughout it. So it made me not even want to eat them. Since germination started, what I've done is start popping them out with a knife. See if I can get one out with no problem. Earlier I was able to. And what I can do is plant it. Plant this little bugger because it's already started germination. And it was just a whole bunch of them in here growing. I think I just got a bad batch of ear corns that was already in the process of drying out. And so it started its own germination, as you can see, the germination. So I don't even have to worry about the hardening part. So this means it's going to harvest a little bit faster than the ones that you buy in your package. See? So those are several. And I love corn. So I think I'm going to go in and all the ones I see I'm going to pull out. And I'm going to plant them. Can you believe it? That's good when you can get them already like that. So the only thing I do is put them in some fertilized dirt. I've never grown my own corn. But there you go. Look at the rooting. Even the rooting at the bottom. Rooting. That's something. You know, I refused to eat it. When I seen all them, I said, oh no, I couldn't cook nothing like that. They were already dried out and everything, and the juices, I guess, to start fermentation on its own. And so I ended up having a whole bunch of them. See them? You can start your own cornfield. Look. So instead of throwing it away or trying to separate the good from the bad, or by cutting it off, just go in and plant them or set them aside. Some farmer or somebody will be appreciative of it. I was able to just pop them out with a knife. Instead of slicing them out, I just popped them out. That's crazy. And there's several of them in here. Now, technically, if I get all them out, I can use the corn that is still plump and juicy and use it for a dish, but I choose not to. That's crazy. But I wanted to share that with you, how germination can just happen after a week you bought these from the grocery store and you hadn't cooked them, or even a few days. You just got to be careful when you picking the corn, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just grabbing them. You know, they always sprinkling water on them to keep them fresh, but they be piled up in bunches, and then you see the mildew spotches and stuff on the shuck part. Matter of fact, I kept the shuck because, you know, this is good for using as a fertilizer protection in the ground. But I noticed the coloring. See that? So that means it was a lot of moisture that they had. You see that mildew part? It was gathering a lot of moisture. By the time I got it, it had already begun the process. So I didn't get a chance to cook. So I do keep my scraps. This is onions for fertilizing my planting. I'm on the kick of planting. You know, you never know how this society may end up. Food shortage. So I just wanted to share this with you. How to what to do with corn that has already started the formation. Germination, rather. I said formation, germination. And as you can see, it's already began. I've did several ones. See the rooting? Instead of throwing the corn away, just go on and pluck them. I just took a regular steak knife, not inexpensive steak knife. It can be anything, any little small paring knife, because it's easy to handle. See, look. Use those corns and plump it up in that good old fertilizer. You know, you can. That's your choice that you can do. You can yield corn in your own backyard. And if you're blessed to have a farm, you can do it at your farm. Even though most farmers already know this, but I'm a city girl. And so this what I'll be doing is pulling them out today so I can plant them in the soil. Because my mother, she's a country girl. But I'm not. I'm a city girl. And so she gave me a little tools, and I just started doing it on my own, picking it up on my own from what I can remember her teaching me. And so she, her family, they were raised on a farm. They used to do all of it. So I'm just a city girl that's gonna start her own farm and get her own backyard. And later on, maybe the Lord bless me with a farm. And I can start my own gardening that we can supply food. Farming is great, no matter if you're doing it in a city, no matter if you're doing it in the country or the suburb. Get your little gardening going. Save your money. Or learn to regrow things that you have bought. And if it start getting bagged, just start thinking about replaying it. So far, I've started a garlic. Not garlic. I did garlic last year. So far, I'm doing the ginger, watermelon seeds, and a few more things. But I just wanted to show y'all this germination that was occurring on this poor little corn that I thought I was going to get to eat. Poor me. So I had to not eat the dish that I thought I was going to eat. And just went on to plan B. That's crazy. That's life. It's a circle of life. What you eat turns back around and regrow. So stay tuned. You never know what Carrie may do.